guys, Moon here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. And today we have a fun little vlog planned for you guys today. First is we have a trading card show. We have one of our bigger shows in our area happening this month, so we definitely are going to go check that out. And second, if you guys have been following my other content, you guys know that we've been playing and buying a little bit more TCGs, that specifically being Disney Lorcana. And GameStop is actually having a Disney Lorcana like collection quest event where you basically buy packs, you complete your postcard as far as a collection, and then you get a promo card. And I love me some promo cards. I bought some Woodies. I've had some Woodies. Had some other promos from other sets that I've gotten in the past because I have been playing and buying Lorcana for a while now. It's just been exploding right now in the market, like everything else. But yeah, so we have a fun little vlog. We might do that for sure. That for sure is the card show. We're definitely gonna be going to the card show. We're gonna be looking to be selling a little bit more than buying today. We're kind of like in a little bit of an awkward stage right now as far as what we're doing. I'll explain that later. And then the Lorcana event, which should be hopefully be a good time. But yeah, first things first, I'm not even at that areas, any of those places right now. I'm actually at the gym. Gonna hit the gym first. Not gonna film anything in there unless you guys want to see that down the line. I ain't gonna plan on doing that. That's kind of weird. I'm not filming at the gym. It's weird, but you know, me film myself working out maybe a little bit weird. So we're not gonna do that, but maybe down the line, if you guys want to see that, maybe we do that. I don't know. But yeah, first knock out this workout, go home, shower, freshen up, maybe get something to eat, and then yeah, next thing we'll be at the card show. My brother will probably be there. My brother Noah, I'll put his Instagram right here. You guys can go follow him over there. He'll probably be there. He's been buying more TCGs, specifically Pokemon. So yeah, it should be a good little vlog. We'll probably see him in there. We do also have some meta glasses, so some POV style content will also be coming as well. I know you guys have been clamoring for that, so that will be there as well as far as like going through the value bin and looking through the show. So should be a good time. A lot of content. No excuses for no content moving forward. But yeah, it should be a good time. But that's enough talking. I'm gonna get inside the gym, knock this out, and then hopefully next clip is me at the card show. Alrighty guys, change of plans. So it looks like GameStop pushed up their Lorcana event from 1. I thought it was 2 to 4. The website said 2 to 4. So my idea was to go to the card show for like about an hour and a half, and then head to GameStop and then potentially go back to the card show. But it's already like 1 o'clock. So, and there's a GameStop by the auditorium where the event is being held. So I thought, okay, we'll come here first. Supposedly, it's supposed to be like a trade thing, but the GameStop I just called said that you just buy 3 packs of Wild Unknown, which holds the Buzz Lightyear card, which is absolutely going insane right now on the secondary marketplace, along with some other iconics and enchanteds. And you get a promo card. So, and I think the promo card is recycled. So that's not the craziest thing. The craziest thing right now is getting the Wild Unknown, because Wild Unknown, wow, it was sitting on the shelves at my Target for months, and a couple of weeks, it's nowhere to be seen anymore, just because everybody obviously now is chasing up the hype and trying to go for the Buzz Lightyear, which is all supply and demand. So we're gonna head in there. We have about a minute, and yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. And also news, the Wax Sports Cards is being built right here. This is really cool, right next to GameStop, and there's a Target. It's gonna be lit. Let's get in here.
Yeah. So
Disney shenanigans.
Yeah. It's just I gotta collect the cards on the postcard or something like that, or
Yeah, exactly. But it's pretty cool.
I like the King of Gray. White years. 300 GPK. I'll take it. What about select which is retail specific? Some of them but some of the through and see 55 and Trey, Usos. Stuffers and Jesse.
I got a lot of dupes too. Okay, so the only one out of here, sorry. Okay. I had a graded card I sold. This is the only other one I have.
I think this card's good too. That thing's held its value since 16. It's not going anywhere.
So according to TCG player,
I think
Like 14.
I thought I had a 50. Damn it. 80. Hey, give me. You got 210s?
Oh man.
Do what? Take a picture real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
What? Oh my lord.
What are we showing? I want to see. Jesus. Code cards? Yeah. Jesus. Bulk?
Heard I heard.
all three of them. I saw one card in there already $5.
Alrighty guys, we are back home from the card show. Now this is the mid-intro point of the vlog just because I am going tomorrow as well. I did buy the weekend pass, which I normally don't do, but I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Usually I'm busy on Sundays, but I'm not going to be doing anything. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's head back to the show and maybe we'll find some better deals or find some things that there were a couple of cards that I definitely missed out on that I need to go back for, hopefully, if they're still there. So I'm going to be doing that. So this is more of like a selling aspect day because we did sell quite a bit more than what we bought, which is a good thing. You know, we want to obviously stay liquid, have some cards, have some funds on the side. So if a good deal comes into play, obviously we can do that. So yeah, this was more of a selling day because all in all, I only spent $90 on $95 because this lot was 55, which is primarily wrestling. And then we did get one Lorcana card, which obviously we're going to show right now. Then the outro or the end of the video will have more pickups if we hopefully buy some more cards. So this is, again, the wrestling stack. Didn't buy too much because, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, like the wrestling card side of what I do is I don't want to say in an awkward spot, but it's more of like what are we gonna do moving forward because I do have another show set up for August. August 1st is when I'll be vending again. So if you're in the San Antonio area, you want to come check it out, flyers right here. But that's August 1st. So and usually what I do is I'll buy cards like a week or two before, and then I'll hold on to them for the show, and then I will hopefully move them at the show, and then obviously try to sell them on like online or stuff like that. But we're still about a month away from the show, so it's more of a thing like do I really want to be sitting on inventory for that long? Just because obviously cards move and prices change every day almost, so it's one of those things. And my eBay store right now hasn't really been taken off. We're back on eBay purgatory. We got hit with some PWE claims where the sellers or the buyers claim they didn't get the card, which does happen when it shows that it's scanned. They just, for whatever reason, don't get sent to the buyer. And I thought I responded to them. I thought responding to a message is like responding to it, but it's not. So we got hit, I think, with like 2 of them. So when that happens, eBay puts your like account in purgatory and you're not a top rated seller. So like I can't promote. My listings are just like shoved down, even with free shipping. So it's like one of those things where I'm still uploading, but cards are not moving. Collects is, as much as I do like Collects and enjoy their platform, from a buyer standpoint, selling is just a little bit different because there's not a lot of eyeballs on that platform as of right now. So it's a little bit tough to sell things. And then we haven't been back on Whatnot, which is what I'm leaning towards right now. I might go back on Whatnot. I have my links down below if you guys are interested. If you've never joined, you can join that link, get $15 off. Or, if you're already an existing user on Whatnot, you can obviously follow me there. Because I used to do shows every Sunday. So I might do that in the meantime, get some extra cash, things like that, help fund some different purchases if needed. Because we do have quite a bit of like low to mid end, which is primarily what I focus on when it comes to Whatnot. So yeah, that's what we're working with right now. I know that was a long little I don't want to say rant, but like little yap session, I guess I would say. But yeah, here are the cards that we bought in. Again, If you're interested in these, please let me know. They'll either be thrown up on eBay or they might be on a feature whatnot stream. So we did get here again. This little stack here was $55. We got a Rhea Ripley refractor from 2025 Topps Chrome. I love retail again. I just like to talk about. I love retail like exclusive and retail exclusive parallels. So we got a Soruka diamond plate refractor. This card I thought was just cool. I actually was eyeing some on eBay. It is from 2021 Slam Attack. It is the Thank You Taker with like the Phantom Mask. This is like my favorite version of the Undertaker. Don't know why. I just like it so much. It is numbered out of 99. This shot I thought was cool. It is from Chronicles XR, which Chronicles kind of gets trashed in the Panini era. I like them a lot. I think it's kind of what throws it off is there's a lot of different subsets. Like there's the Phoenix Chronicles, there's the Optic whatever. So there's a lot of different like subsets within Chronicles. But this one I thought was really cool. It's numbered out of 199 Roman Reigns. You can see he has the greatness on a different level mode. So I thought that was like I think that's a sick shot with both with the Universal and the Undisputed Championship or the WWE Championship at that time. This one here, random. Don't know why I bought it looking at it, but who knows? Shorty G, Chad Gable, his market, I think, has been a little bit on the rise, a little bit, obviously, with all this stuff with Ludwig and, the Americano stuff. So, Shorty G, don't usually see Shorty G stuff. I know, again, people really don't like that, era of him, but I think a guy who's played different kind of personas and characters can be interesting. Next up here, we got a Nikki Bella refractor from Topps Cosmic Chrome. This one here, what is this number out of? I gotta check to see what his number. The sticker was covering it, but I didn't mind it. Out of 175, sticker for $7. Penta from Topps Universe on the blue scope. Your King of the Ring, diamond plate, Oba Femi, stickered at $3. I know people just love the bloodline these days, so we got a Forever Fractions, the bloodline with Jimmy, the Usos, Solo, and Roman Reigns. So that was pretty cool. These sold pretty well for me too on eBay. I had a couple of DX ones that sold pretty well. And then last but not least here, first on print out of 25 from National Treasures. Again, Chad Gable, stickered at $8. I thought that was criminal. First on print out of 25, why is I don't know. The wrestling card market is so weird, guys. But yeah, Chad Gable out of 25, I thought that was good. So yeah, I paid 55 for this. So I think like what do the math price per card? I thought it was a pretty decent deal. Now for the Lorcana. So we bought one Lorcana card. Again, hopefully tomorrow. The seller said he will be there. There was about one or two more cards that I was eyeing that I'm hoping to buy. But yeah, it's weird how things work, and obviously in like the TCG space, and that's part of the reason why like I'm kind of like in between because I want to grow more in the TCG space, and I've been into Disney Lorcana since the first chapter. Before anybody comes at me in the comments, like, "Oh, you're only in it for the hype. You're only in it for Disney chasing the Buzz iconic." I've been in Lorcana for a long time. I have a bunch of stuff down there from Tro's. I play the TCG. I actually just signed up for a TCG event in my area for Attack of the Vines. I'm excited for that. It's just I obviously with it being I don't want to say untapped in our area. I feel like it's an area where I can exploit a little bit as far as of like growing my presence. So I've been wanting to buy more cards to fill out for the showcase for that August show, which again explains why I'm like in between as far as like do we want to get more wrestling cards for the inventory? Do we want to get more Lorcana? Lorcana obviously has about like how many sets? There's quite a bit of sets out there already, but it's only been out for 2.5 years. So like chasing cards and things like that is a little bit tough in that aspect. I have a lot of bulk, so that's not an issue. It's just a case of like buying more like epics and some of the enchanted. We do have a couple of promos that we just got in, which is including promo. This was the promo here. It is the Minnie Mouse, which is the recycled promo. I forgot when they did the promo for this for Minnie Mouse. So it is a recycled promo. It is not new. But yeah, Minnie Mouse here. The way it went in that, I didn't film too much at GameStop because when it was kind of quiet in there, it's kind of awkward just me just like talking to myself to a camera and through a microphone. But the way it worked from my experience, everybody from what I saw had like a different experience, especially my brother. I'll talk about him in a little bit. So the way my GameStop did it, or like the GameStop I went to, which again was by the show, was you went in, you bought 3 packs. If you opened them there and you got the card, which the card is right here actually. So this is the card. So you have to get 4 of these cards, which it wasn't crazy because it's like the common and uncommon level. So these are not like the hardest cards to pull. You weren't looking to pull super rares or legendaries or iconics or enchanted. It was literally uncommon and common cards. Out of my 3 packs, I got 2 of them. I got Joshua C and the Omni Droid. So from what I read online and the discourse that was being discussed online was and on the GameStop website was like you had to either buy packs or you had to buy packs and then you would have to collect or trade. I'm sorry, you would have to trade with fellow people in the store. The issue was there was only 2 people in my store at that time, or at the store at that time. And they only had 1 card, so I wasn't going to trade my other card and not only have 1 and give him 2, if that makes any sense. And the conversation I had with the cashier was that they weren't like, it wasn't like a thing where you had to collect all 4 of these to get the promo card. It was just a thing where you come in, you bought your 3 cards. If you got them, you got them. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Here's your promo card. That was my experience. My brother's experience was a little bit different. He bought 3 packs. The GameStop manager, again, kind of just shows where this company's at. The GameStop manager told him that he needed to complete his card, which, when I mean card, that he needed to complete all 4 of those, and he needed to trade with other people inside the store. Again, the issue was there was not people in the store who were doing the event, so how was he going to get the promo? And then that manager called the one I was at, and he said, like, yeah, like, we're just giving them out, like, as long as they participated, they bought the cards, they, tried to trade, we gave him the card. So he did end up getting his card. Him and his wife my sister-in-law ended up getting their card, so good for them. But yeah, everybody had a different experience with this event. So if you went to the event, you had to let me know how it was. Again, I'm in a couple of Facebook groups as well. I've got, again, here's the card. I'm in a couple of Facebook groups, and people had some different experiences with that. And now to show off the Lorcana card that I did buy, it is this Elsa Disney 100 promo card. I'm buying a lot of promos. Promo cards are, from what I've been seeing, are the ones that have been on the rise. Like, I have a couple of Woodies. I bought a Buzz Lightyear from the AMC. The ones I'm eyeing that are at the same seller are more Disney 100s. This one is set stickered at $50. I got it for $45. TCG Player was showing like $40, give or take. But again, the eBay listings were like around like $60 or $70. So I'm thinking, if I was to eventually sell this, I think in a due time it can be like a $60 to $70 card, give or take. But again, this market has been like blowing up recently and has only been increasing. I even have some Lorcana cards as well that I'm thinking about grading potentially. Even with the $80, like, I would be making, like, if it's a 10, like, it's still like a pretty good seasonable profit. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing all that. But yeah, again, Elsa Disney 100 promo, I thought it was a good pickup. Again, it's Elsa, one of like the most popular Disney princesses. And yeah, again, it's a Disney 100. They're never gonna make this again. It's a promo. It came in one of the little boxes there, and it's like a unique little art. You can see here it has the artist signature right there. Not a real one, but like obviously the signature of doing the art. But yeah, again, that's what we picked up. So not a big buying day, which is kind of common. Usually I don't buy too much. I do a lot of my buying online. A lot of you guys send me stuff as well. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow we buy a little bit more. Again, we have a little more funds to play with, so it's going to be interesting to see, what's available. Again, don't usually go to my shows on Sunday, but obviously dealers don't want to carry as much, so maybe we can get some better deals on some stuff. But yeah, again, that is what I picked up. Tell me in the comments down below as far as of right now, what do you guys think has been the better pickup? And the next clip, potentially, on what's going on in my day, probably will be me back at the card show. So yeah, hopefully it's a good show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. But let's head on to day 2. Alrighty, guys, day 2 of the show. So we did go to day 2. Again, yeah, going to be looking for some good things here. Had to stop and put some gas really quick. Had to get a little pick-me-upper. Got to get a Built Puff Bar, one of the best protein bars out in the game. And of course, we had to get a little beverage here. Ghost Energy Drink. Ghost, if you're watching this, please sponsor me. Built, if you're watching this, please sponsor me. But yeah, the quick little snack here, quick little gas up here, and then we're going to be heading on to the show. Hopefully, again, looking to find some deals potentially. I know, again, that seller had some Lorcana cards that I failed to miss and capitalize on, so I'm definitely going to go back for that. And then, yeah, hopefully go back to my same wrestling vendor, see if there's any new stuff that could potentially fill out a potential whatnot show. Again, still going back and forth. But yeah, let's head to the show.
Appreciate it.
How's it going? What are you asking on the Trove?
100?
Yeah. 100.
This was a little more.
Go, man. Work out, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Thank you a lot. No,
And on the boosters?
my card. If you get other Magic
240.
stuff or you're ever looking for
$5. I'm really into all the epics right now. I think they're kind of like full arts. So $205 is fine.
You want to look through those too. I
Oh.
opened the case yesterday, or a
Oh, you opened up a box yesterday? Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. How you doing? I'm here.
So we're looking for playables as well. Look and see what they're doing.
All right, guys, we are back home from the card show from day 2, and I'm gonna show you what I picked up. I wasn't in there too long, honestly. There wasn't too much of like new stuff from like inventory as far on the seller basis, except for the Lorcana, the guy where I bought my Lorcana from. He did have some new Disney promos, which I did end up buying. So of course I'll show you that stack. So all in all, between both shows, I spent $200, which isn't bad, and I still had money left in my card account, which is always a good sign. Just because we did sell quite a bit. Obviously, we sold the Lilo, which we sold that $190. You guys saw it during the middle of the video. And then we did sell some wrestling cards to my normal wrestling card vendor for about $150. So all in all, I really didn't spend that much out of pocket. So I am pretty good and pretty proud of that. So I don't want to say this is kind of playing with house money, but basically, if anything goes up in value, or again, if we do whatnot shows, if anything sells on eBay, we can start getting those money back or adding on to the already existing balance. So let's first show off the wrestling cards here. I again didn't buy too much. Again, just because we're in that weird, I don't want to say weird transition, but we're kind of like in a spot is, do we want to buy more cards for whatnot? Do we want to buy cards to fill out the eBay, just kind of sit there and when they move? Or do we want to buy some more cards building up for the vendor show that's on August 1st? But again, that's about a month away. So it's like, do I really want to be sitting on that much inventory? So just some things that I'm currently thinking about as we're recording this video. So all in all these cards here were $20. So we got here a nice little Kiana James on the magenta. This is numbered out of $2.99. So I thought that was a nice little pickup there. We then got Lainey Reed out of $3.99 on the magenta from Topps Chrome. We got the Queen of the Ring, Io Sky, on the women's division at a $150. We then got Penta. This is on the green, I forgot, green electric, I believe is what they call these, out of $125. We then got a Lola Vice, who is, at the time of recording, is your NXT Women's Champion. But I think she is going to lose to Kendall Gray, thus getting the call up to the main roster. So we got Lola Vice here out of $2.99 on the teal. And then we have your new WWE World Champion, Sami Zayn, on the Spectra. Nothing crazy. I was hoping to find some like autos and maybe some like low number stuff with Sami Zayn, but didn't really have too much. But yeah, that's what we picked up on the wrestling side. Now for the Lorcana pickup. So these 3 cards here I got for free. Just because they're playables and I bought a little bit of bulk, so he gave this to me for free, which is really, really cool. We got a Jesse foil super rare, which I do use these for playables. Again, these are just 2 playables there. I use them for my deck, so it needed them there. And my wife is also creating a Toy Story deck, so it needed those for her as well. Sticking with Toy Story, we got Sid Phillips, Toy Surgeon, on the Legendary, so I thought that was a nice little pickup here. And this is mainly what I was targeting. I was targeting more epics. So you can see here, we got Mirage, we got Merida, we got Doc, and then we got Kidda, I believe is how you pronounce that. So my brain is treating epics like full art. So if you guys know, if you guys are like familiar with Lorcana, like these are basically the same art of the card, but it's like in a different style. So which is basically kind of like a Pokemon card, but Pokemon have like the full art card with a little bit of design. So obviously the design is a little bit different. Like I'll put like a little screenshot here of what the base, like basically the base design looks like and the epics, so you kind of see how the difference between it. So that's where my brain went at with those. So I'm targeting these as epics, as full arts, especially this one here. So this one's a nice pickup. Glad it was still in the binder. It was this Tiana here from Winterspell. Now this had a sticker of $5. This, for whatever reason, is blowing up. Again, it's like $16 to $20 right now on TCG Player, which again is where my brain is going. That I think these cards like epics can go up in value, just because while there is iconic enchantments that are super rare, I think people start to like look at similar cards that haven't really touched in value yet, and that, in my opinion, is going to be epic. So that's why I picked those up there. And the next two here that I picked up basically made up for the total of the lot. We then got a genie for the Disney 100. Again, like I talked about in the last clip or in the earlier in the video or yesterday, same video, but as I said yesterday, because again 2 different days. I am really targeting the Disney 100 promos right now. They're not making this set ever again. They're unique art. You can see the artist signature right there. So it is unique art. They're not in other Disney Lorcana related cards. So again, is my brain when I'm going towards these. And then the next one we got here. If you're buying Disney Lorcana cards, you cannot pick up the mouse. So we got here a Mickey Mouse. Now this, I was trying to buy like PSA slabs of this on eBay, but unfortunately lost out. Comps on this are going crazy right now. Again, everything right now is just going up in value. Again, with like the iconics, the enchanters, from Wilds Unknown. Attack of the Vine comes out next month. Which again, I'm in the tournament for, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, everything right now is just exploding in value. So I'm honestly, another guy was picking up some of these as well. So I think everybody's just trying to find something that's a little bit similar that they think can go up in value. But yeah, again, I like these a lot from a collector standpoint. I like them a lot. Again, I PC Tiana. She's my favorite Disney princess just because Splash Mountain is my favorite. Not Splash Mountain. Tiana's Adventure of the Bayou is my favorite ride at Disney. So yeah, again, that is why I decided I want to start like a little bit of a Tiana deck and like a little bit of a collection. So happy to get that there. But yeah, again, those were all the pickups. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed this, want to see more, I am thinking about bringing like more daily vlogs. I go out hunting for cards a lot, guys. You guys don't realize that. I go out, like, I'm constantly going to my shops. I'm constantly doing stuff with my wife when it comes to like collecting and hobby things. So I do really want to start bringing more vlogs and longer form content to the channel. So if you guys enjoy this and want to see more of this, please make sure to like and subscribe. That tells me that you guys want to see this type of content moving forward. And of course, someone in the comments down below as well. What do you guys think was the better pickup? All my social medias are also linked down below as well. You can follow me on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Instagram, TikTok, my eBay store is there. My Whatnot profile is there. Everything is down in the description down below. So again, that is also supporting me and supporting the content. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching, appreciating, sharing, liking, following, doing all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one.